Whenever you're ready, Stu.
Okay. Someone must count me down.
You count it down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think that people don't know about mathematics, and especially new stuff, it's all creativity. It's that creative burst, that insight. Something that Einstein called once the happiest thought. That's really what it's about. Elemental is an all South African computer-based modelling technology. We'd like to create for people accurate models that'll tell them exactly how certain processes will work, not only visuals but accurate information about actually what is going on there, and help them make just much better decisions. We're about 7 or 8 guys in total. A number of whiz kids, creative guys, colourful guys, but intelligent and passionate about what we do. And I really think that that is the heart and soul of Elemental.
Engineering basically just brings the cost of prototyping down so much so that it just makes things a lot cheaper. The manufacturing process itself doesn't take as long of time as it did, and it's more cost effective. It also helps the world in getting better products and more reliable products out as well.
Here I'm sitting sculpting something relatively small, and I'm limited to what I can sculpt. But with Elemental, you can sculpt anything. You're only limited by your own creativity, by your own ability to think up something new and amazing. It's very often that I'll show engineers a simulation, and then they go, wow, that's why we're seeing what we've seen. Now designers are suddenly starting to say, what happens if we change this? Or can we hit a button and out pops the optimal design? This all now becomes reality and possible. At the moment, we're engaged in a number of applications for Elemental. That ranges from sloshing in fuel tanks to modelling wing flexing under turbulent conditions. It's now being applied to design more efficient and effective industrial fans, something I think that is really critical and important to the energy sector.
The idea is to eventually arrive at a rapid prototyping tool so that we can very quickly put in new base designs and use Elemental to be able to test an incredible number of designs and arrive at the best possible design.
Initially we would come up with a base design, and then we would then submit it to the Elemental team, and then they would formulate the geometry and run it through their processes and then come up with the optimized design.
In any optimization process, the success of the optimization exercise depends on the underlying model. And Elemental would be the underlying model for the fluid flow in the fan. If you have a very accurate model, which Elemental is, you're able to very accurately model your flow and get extremely good designs.
We've got a relationship with the company Airbus ranging back to 2008. I really believe that a lot of the work is inspired by the challenges set to us by engineers at Airbus, and Airbus really being, in my opinion, the premier aerospace company today. Following on from the work that we've done for Airbus, we started interacting with a company called Astrium, and we were looking at developing brand new technology for them now. Astrium also a very forward-thinking company, but the top European company in the space game. You know, actually being involved here and being able to contribute in a company like Astrium is also a great moment for not only us, but I think for South Africa. It's like this beautiful dance, and while the balance is there, you can be really, really creative. What we'd like to do is sculpt the world of tomorrow. I think it gives creativity wings. It's got a way of inspiring people that start working with it and interacting with it.
What makes me passionate about it is there's a lot of room to grow, and there's a lot of very interesting things, and being on the knife edge or being on the tip of the sword in terms of technology is really, it's a great place to be.
Solve the problems with your own code is so satisfactory.
You find that mistake, you run the simulation, and 10 seconds later out pops this result, and you know it's right, and that's what gets you really excited. But when it does happen, you kind of just want to pack your books up now, go home, because nothing else is going to beat that moment for the rest of the day.
I think Elemental is definitely the best tool. It's a new technology. It's quite special, and I'm quite excited that it's a South African product.
I think Elemental is not going to only allow people to dream big. I think it's going to stimulate them to realize a lot of their own talent and actually put it out there and live their dreams, realize their dreams.